Good evening, fifth graders. Tonight we're going to be working with exponential notation. Before we get going here, we're going to have a little warm up on prime factorization. Okay. Remember, what prime numbers when multiplied equal these? This is some mental math here. How can we get to 6? 2 times 3 equals 6. They're both prime. How can I get to 9? 3 times 3 equals 9. These are all prime numbers. 2 times 7 equals 14. Now, how can I get to 12? I have 3 times 4 equals 12. 4 is not a prime number, though. I'm going to have to break 4 apart, go 2 times 2, right? So I have 3 times 2 times 2 would give me 12. How would I get to 16? Well, I have 4 times 4. 4 times 4 doesn't get me there, but if I break the 4s apart, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will be the prime factorization of 16. 8 times 8, we have 4 times 2. Let's break this 4 apart. 2 times 2 times, bring this 2 down, 2. 20 here, we have 4 times 5. I know 4 is not prime, just like we've been doing here. 5 is prime, so we'll keep the 5. We'll go 2 times 2 times 5. To 75, we have 25. How many quarters are at 75 cents? 3 of them, times 3. 5 is not a prime number, so we have to break that apart to 5 times 5 times 3. See how I'm doing this? I know I'm doing this pretty quickly, but this is all review. 100. 100 is a little bigger. Let's move this out to the side. We have 10 times 10. Let's break these apart. 2 times 5. 2 times 5. These are all prime. So my answer is 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. All right, let's take a look at this exponential notation for today. You're going to have something that looks just like this tomorrow in class, a little bar here, and there's going to be some missing numbers with this. So just take a look here. Exponential notation, this first one we have 3 to the 5th power. My base number is the 3. My exponent is a 5. My repeated factor, that means I'm going to repeat 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I'm going to do this 5 times. Standard notation is what it equals. 243 is my answer. Let's keep on going. Now I have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. My exponent notation, my base number is 3. How many times does it repeat itself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is my exponent. So my exponential notation is 3 to the 6th power. What does this equal for standard notation? 729. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 6 times. 1 to the 8th power. A lot of kids would like to put 8 as the answer for this. Watch closely here. When you write it out, you'll understand why 8 is not the correct answer. My base number is 1. My exponent's 8. I have to repeat 1 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 times 1 times 1, 8 times. My standard notation answer would be 1. If you write it out like this, it will make sense. It makes sense why 8's not the answer, because you're not adding, you're multiplying. My base number is 8. My exponent is 3. That means my repeated factors, I have 8 times 8 times 8. My standard notation is 512. All right. My base number is 3. My exponent is 5. I think I already solved the same exact problem. Once again, I'm going to go 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5. Oops, not times 5. Times 3. And I've been pausing it and showing my work, obviously, as you've been noticing, all of a sudden the standard notation shows up. So this time I'm going to show you how I got the standard notation. I have 3 times 3, which equals 9. I have 3 times 3, so I'm going to multiply by 9, and then I have a 3 left over, so I'm going to multiply by a 3. These two numbers I know equal 81, so then I have a 3 left over, so I'm going to multiply this by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. My answer is 243. That's how I find my standard notation. If it gets to be a harder problem where it's a lot of numbers repeated, I will let you use a calculator. Something this easy, I want you to work it out for some extra practice. All right, my exponential. So My base number is 7. It repeats 4 times. So I have 7 to the 4th power. I'm going to show my work for this one. I know 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 7 is 49. I'm going to go ahead and multiply these two numbers together. 9 times 9 is 81. 4 times 9 equals 36, plus 8 is 44. Erase this 8 here. Cross this 9 off, make it a place value holder. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 3 is 19. Add these up, I have a 1, 10, 14, 2. 2,401 is my standard notation. Tomorrow when you're working with these numbers here, please keep in mind that we are multiplying. So if you have an exponent, please make sure you're not adding numbers together, but you're multiplying together. All right. Hopefully this review for exponential notation helped you out a little bit. I look forward to working with you in class tomorrow.